Thank you very much. I'm very delighted to be part of your conference today. I will now share the screen with my presentation, okay? And I hope I will know how to handle it. Okay. Do you see it? It's a short presentation with basic infos about who we are and what we do. So, social cooperative Humanova from Čakovec is one of the first social cooperatives established in Republic of Croatia in 2011, and now has three main businesses: collecting and sorting used clothes and other textile, sewing, mainly for partners, but sewing with ecological and certificated cotton materials, and then recycling of used clothes. We are an example which has locally circulated the collecting textile, recycling and reusing the old textile, but I will say more words a little bit later. How we develop ourselves. In 2016, we were one of the founders of social cooperative Humanova in Zagreb, and also later this year, Humanova in Istria with headquarters in Pula first. But these were social cooperatives with their own autonomy. And this spring, we cut out the connection with Humanova, Zagreb and Istria because of the very bad management. And the things are not going well and in the right direction. So just mention that Zagreb and Istria exist, but they have nothing to do with Čakovec anymore. And we have now the other strategy of developing with our branches, but I will say more words a little bit later because it's part of management. So a few words about Humanova. On the market, Humanova acts without the support of the state institutions. So we don't have any governmental support. We are a company like any other else private company in the Republic of Croatia. Our structure of employment is much more different than the other companies. We mainly hire people with disabilities and other marginalized groups, and we include them in all of our activities and processes. The main backbone of Humanova assortment is sorted clothing, which is second-hand, what we put in reuse, industrial clothes and industrial rags. It's only from collected cotton materials, but it's really grateful new product for mainly metal industry, which is also high developed in northeast part of Croatia. In our sewing center, we also made recycled products such as slippers, bags, purses, aprons, kits, etc. We have at least 20 different products what we made from old textile. And here are also cotton bags and cotton t-shirts, like I said, from locally or ecologically certificated materials. We also do sewing services for other partners, but this activity is rapidly going down because of strongly business-to-business connection with the private sector. So today, Humanova has 37 employed people, from which is 21 people with disabilities. 11 are still from other marginalized groups. We have older, long-time unemployed people, young people which are long-time unemployed with first job in Humanova. We have people employed with only primary school. We have single mothers, national minorities like gypsies, etc. And we are also a leader in Croatia in field of social entrepreneurship, but we have only strategy which is not in use. We have very bad waste law. We still in waste management deal with collecting and landfills. We are in this pyramid of waste management on the bottom. So Humana is a little bit above. So we are also sometimes not user friendly to institutions. But we have this basic model which function very well in connections with private companies. So more than 80% of total revenue is coming from sales revenue, which is from my side amazing in what positions we are right now. We have some small co-finance from Department of Expertise for people with disabilities, but it's small amount of money in general sum. We have textile surpluses donations from members of local community, and we are periodically funded by different call for proposals, projects, etc. But mainly, like I said, more than 80% of total revenue is coming from business to business sector with production and selling our products. So little more words about the reuse and recycling processes in Humana. So everything what we collect, we sort what's for use, what's not for use. We separate the cotton materials from which we made cotton rags. Everything what's left from this textile, we made into one with process of recycling in cooperations with Reorganisation from Zabok. We made new isolation material, which we also packed with people with disabilities and sell to the Bauhaus centers. So the point is that everything what we collect, we can use somehow or we can make new products. And now we came to the topic. We start 2020 year with very good cooperations, financially with stability, but with knowing that in end of May, we have to go to another warehouse because we do all our activities in private rental spaces from private companies. And the last one was sold to another investor. So we have in start of 2020 informations that we have. Okay, we found another space. We have to invest into this new space a lot of money, but everything was going very well. But then come COVID-19 and the first lockdown. Somehow we finally get the main project of investment, and 26th of April we start with adaptations, and after that the 2nd of June we move into another space. Parallel with that, we have to work all of our activities in production, but we have a lot of data losing into these processes because it was these activities was above of our possibilities right then, but it was creating a very good story into the public. And after that, we connect with new corporations because of this good story, like IKEA, Decathlon, and Erste Bank. And after the summer break, we have new plans about our developing, and after the summer break, we invest hardly into the top management of Humana. We hire a few better people, smarter people than we were right then into in Humana, and results are in 3 months great. We don't have any data losing. We have finally good processes. We have good communications, and we have now the great possibilities for developing into the whole Croatia in a field of collecting and reusing textile, because right now we have people who know how to do this, and it is very important thing, investment in management, because two heads always know better than only one head. So we made, after the summer break, the new organization structure. And I proudly can announce that we have now everything what we need for be sustainable and what's necessary for developing our business. The first result will be new branch in Duga Resa, which is which is positioned in heart of Croatia, which can connect into the future, because Croatia is, if you know the position and how it looks like, it's very it's a long way from north to the south, or from the east from the west to the west. And the Duga Resa can connect very easily east, west, and south. And with that branch, we can lower the transport costs, which are very, very high, and we can optimize our business, which result can be sustainability. So in 3 words, all threats and weakness we turn out into the opportunities. And also finance is very, very important thing in this thing, because it guarantees you some sustainability and some peace in your work. So I hope I was a little bit clear what we do, how important these moves are for us. For the end, again, one thing that you have to know, that we are a company like any other else in the private sector, but we are dealing with social entrepreneurship. But that's only in our head. We don't have any national support. We don't have any rules which can help us. We have to pay regular taxes. We have to pay everything like any other private company. But our structure in the house with these people, which, like I said, nobody want to hire, is added value to our business. So I'm open for questions and answers. Thank you very much for listening to me. And have to say that yesterday we was also recognized on the European level, where we get very motivation award for our business. It's second place award for Vice's Manager Award, which was given by NC and Reuse Network. Paulo, hi. And thank you very much for now.